Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on WAMUQ, Washington Mutual Incorporated. Very popular Q play out there, and I've been doing video charts on it for a while, and got actually a few requests, or not a few, but a lot yesterday. However, I've been pretty busy, so I couldn't get to it after this nice green day. But I did want to get it updated today, and that way people can have an idea of what's going on. The last time I did this, I believe, was probably last Friday, I think, and I talked about how we had this support zone here. So these were the two lines I drew last time. And as can be seen, the price did come down. Actually dropped a little bit below, but one thing to remember about charting and support resistance levels is they're not exact specific levels. They are zones. So you can clearly see that the price stayed within this zone of that support line and has now since started to bounce. So a lot of people have been asking me, hey, what's the chart look like now? Are things turning around? And the short answer in a nutshell for that question is yes and no. Yes, obviously it's better than still having red candles here, but no in the sense of there's still lots of work to be done. So it's kind of a 50-50 right now. Looks good, but at the same time, lots of work to be done before it's really going to start to look good. So that's kind of what I want to focus on in this video, is just going over what sorts of things need to happen in order for this hopefully to turn into more of a bullish type move here. Don't get me wrong, short term, yeah, things are looking good, but this is only 2 days, and I know the majority of players in this are, holding for, longer than just a 2-day period. I mean, sure, there's day traders and short-term swing traders, but I'm going to take this from the perspective of a daily chart and somebody that kind of cares about what the overall chart needs to do. So what didn't happen, or what I was afraid was going to happen, didn't happen, that being the price coming down here and then crashing through this orange line here, which is the 200-day simple moving average. If that was the case, that would have been one of those things where it would have been a big red flag in terms of the health and strength of the chart. Don't get me wrong, the past month and a half, things have been pretty bearish here with this chart, but things in the world of technical analysis, kind of go to the whole new level of bearishness when, prices break below and close below the 200-day, but that wasn't the case. It got a green day, and are starting to put in, at least the past 2 days, higher lows here. So that was comforting to see that, and not seeing the bears just continue to push this down. So what sorts of things do we want to see happen? That's really the question now. We've got a good start, but now what other things do we want to see? The first being, just at a quick glance, is we have this red line here. This is the 10-day simple moving average, and as you can see, since basically this day right here, which was September 29th, this candle, that was the first day that it closed below. And then you can see from that point on, the price has never been back above it on a close. Yes, there's been some times, here, and even today where the price has gone above it, but you can see there's never been any closes. So that's the first thing that I'd like to see if this move is really strong. That's the other question right now is, was this just a one-day thing, and is the price just going to keep on going down, or has this got some strength and momentum behind it? The first kind of goal, hurdle, whatever you want to call it, that needs to be cleared is just simply getting a close above this red line. It hasn't happened for a while, so if you can get a close above that, that's just going to be one of those signs where, okay, this thing's got some strength behind it. It's an event that hasn't happened for over a month now. The other thing that I would like to see, and if this can happen, then I would think that there's really some good strength behind it. It's kind of a combination because both of these levels are kind of lined up with one another. So let me first I'll bring this down, and what I'm looking at is this low right here. You can see this was a previous support. Here it acted as a resistance. You can see what happened when this resistance was broken on that day. Price shot up, bounced. Here it hung around a little bit, but then when it did fail, you've been witnessing what's gone there. But if the price can get above that, and then if you also look, you also have this purple line. That's the 50-day simple moving average, and always important moving average. So if you can get some closes above there, and once again, on the higher volume, the better on any sort of close above that level, that will really be a good sign of strength, a good sign that the bulls are coming back into town, and that'll just make the chart look very good, which will hopefully draw more people. So keep your eye on this level here, which is 0.193. So for simplicity's sake, maybe 19 and a half cents, somewhere right around there. That's where you want to see the price go, and that's the level you want to see the price close above. not just one day, but probably a few days getting some closes above there. And like I said, the more volume, the better on any sort of break and close above that. Obviously, from the support side of things, you'd like to see this support zone continue to hold up, but if it doesn't, you definitely want to see this orange line down here hold, which once again is a 200-day simple moving average. So that's where we stand right now on WAMUQ, Washington Mutual. If you do have any other questions, please shoot me a message. I'd also encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and sign up for the newsletter, you will be sent a free ebook, which has been getting very good reviews. And with your subscription, you'll get chart setups, educational pieces, trade ideas, all sorts of things from penny stocks all the way up to big boards. So there's a good variety for everybody. And best part is no strings attached. It's all free. So it's definitely worth checking out. If you have any other questions on this, please send me a message. If not, have a good weekend.